Call the order.
Order 6:30.
6:32. All present and accounted for, with Miss Campworth as our guest. Okay. Don't have any old business. In terms of new business, love this last name, Paul Sketch.
Coach for him many years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And why is this here? Let's do something.
You know Paul?
I do.
He's interesting, isn't he?
In the world.
I like Paul.
Okay, I picked the wrong one here. I picked 2014. That's probably why that's not.
Can we pull this down? Is there a button or do I have to pull it down?
You want that screen?
Yeah, 'cause there's a big glare in the middle.
Yeah, you can pull it down.
Is that better? At least that beam of light is out of the middle of it now.
All right. If anybody sees my 2017, you know what? I'm gonna put this thing back up for a second.
Oh, is it not picking up the mouse?
I was going to say, does the mouse not work when that's down? It
It
doesn't
won't
have a
pick up on the
connection?
Yeah, I can't see it. It
Oh,
does.
you
I just
can't
can't
see
see
it.
it over
Okay.
there. So why am I not seeing? Oh, here we go. Okay. So yeah, it's 2017. Just in case anybody's wondering, not 2014. All right, now it should grip. There we go. Okay. Okay, so first individual is Paul Sketch, and he's a PE teacher at Hillcrest High School. And he is putting in for retirement. So this will be his base year, and then he plans to retire in 2021. Any questions about that? Okay. Next one is Shantina Haskin, first year social worker at Hillcrest High School. She was released at the last board meeting, and she has subsequently resigned.
So if she was released, why is she even on here?
She would rather have the record state that she had resigned.
How many does
You know, the
Hey, refresh her
Actual.
memory. Why did we approve her again to be released?
because
Huh?
performance.
What?
Performance.
Oh. Well, is it an option for her to come back to us and say, hey, I'd rather have a different ruling.
It was
I'd
an
rather resign.
Yeah, it was an option prior to actually too, Larry.
So she missed that deadline?
Yeah,
But we're gonna,
afford her the opportunity to resign. Yeah.
now, does that mean that somebody else gets somebody that really isn't up to par because we give her, just release her?
Well, neither.
I would hate to stick another
Sure.
school with somebody that's not gonna do the job.
Sure. The performance issue would never get released anyway.
Oh, no? Oh.
well, she would never ask us for a letter of recommendation, surely, so we wouldn't get the opportunity to say anything anyway. And if someone called,
It would be
you
a.
could say is that they
Would be a-
you know,
Yeah.
It would be a
very
general
bland
letter.
and-
She worked here
Right, so
they
from
know.
2016 to
Date and what
2017.
Now,
Do you disclose salary?
Yeah, we would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we had talked before about Hillcrest having more social workers.
Yes.
Why did you just do that?
Yes, we did. It got approved
Yes.
last board meeting.
How many more
One additional.
is that gonna? And what if that's not enough?
Well, I think it's something we evaluate every
I
year.
know it's a start.
Yeah, we evaluate every year. So we'll see where we're at. Again, come staffing next year. All right, the next couple of folks here are tutors. One is an English tutor, one's a bilingual tutor. This English tutor is paid for through the grant that we received. So she'll be working in the learning centers. I'm still amazed, I guess, if you will, or impressed that we still get very qualified people for these jobs, even though they're ancillary positions. I mean, we're talking about certified teachers.
It's called foot in the door.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know?
So, here's her work history. Similarly with the bilingual tutor, that's the next person there, Milagros Ramirez, who's going to be at Bremen. Certainly has the bilingualism, but is actually going to school for ESL. So both of those are at $102 a day, 4 days a week for 4 hours a day. Okay? If you have any questions about any of these, let me know. It's easier with the little.
You did a little arrow on the bottom too.
There is?
Yeah.
Where at?
See
On
how
the
you have
right.
the arrow and the double arrow? Yeah, you can do
That
that.
one?
Or you,
I can do this?
Either one of them, yeah.
That's Paige. Yeah.
Oh, that's way better.
That Microsoft certification.
You don't get training?
I'm a dinosaur when it comes to this kind of stuff. All right, and this is the bilingual tutor, as I said. Very qualified person. Obviously, like I said, the bilingualism, but actually going back to school for ESL, which is a cool thing as well. Okay, and she'll be at Bremen High School. There's some information about her. Okay. And we stole a nurse from a district close by to be our nurse at Oak Forest High School. The lady at Tinley Park retired. The lady at Oak Forest went over to Tinley Park, and so this lady will be our new nurse at Oak Forest High School. And we are still checking references, Larry. That was a good recommendation. We were checking references all the time, but as you can see, they're always on our rec sheets now, which is a good thing.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's what she did, and that's where she was. And the last two here, we have all of our part-time teachers are released every year. So Susan Lappy taught French last year for our district. She was 80% teacher. So every spring, part-timers are released. Anytime we get a full-time job within that particular content area, and it's a person that the principals really like, we don't have to go through another interview process. The JFA just allows for us to offer them a full-time position. So that's what you got here. Susan Lappy's been doing a great job. She will still be split between Oak Forest and Tinley Park. Our French numbers grew a little bit, and so that's why her job went from 80% to 100%. Okay. And here's a little bit about her. I want to know more about her education, so I'll flip to that. Student taught at Oak Forest, Oak Park River Forest. Okay, and then Steve Granite. You guys know Steve Granite. He was the science supervisor. He's become the assistant principal for teaching and learning for student services at Tinley Park High School. He was approved 2 board meetings ago, I believe. So that left an opening in our science supervisor position. You can see all the people that were interviewed. You can see who was on that interview team. The two internal candidates were neck and neck, and the committee, along with Corey's recommendation, has chosen Vivian Turek, who is a science teacher at Oak Forest High School. Here's all the information. Okay. And then last but not least, Richard Chapin, who is the building chief at Oak Forest High School, has put in his resignation. He has been offered a position to be basically the chief for Illinois Benedictine College.
Wow.
So, according to Rich, when I talked to him last week, they kind of sought him out. Apparently, he had applied for this position, and that position initially, they were interested in him, but he had already accepted our position. And so when that guy who they hired left, they actually called Rich and said, "Hey, would you like to come over to IBC?" And I assume it's a little bit more cash than we're able to.
What's his history prior to us?
He was building chief in a hospital.
He writes a good letter.
Yeah, he's a good guy, good dude. So we're going to miss him, and that position is currently posted. Okay, and that's all I got for today.